Good evening to our Islamic economic sir, Mr. Abuzar Muammaruf. We are going to present about the role of Takaful in economic development, which we submitted on 11 June. So, my name is Kirtanambige Subramaniam. Following is Sashwin Selvaraju, Ramya Chandrasekharan, Tulasi Ravi. So, we are going to present about introduction, concept or definition, legal jurisdiction, type or categories, rules, benefit or advantages, issues and challenges, and conclusion. So the introduction going to present by Tulasi.
Islamic economics differs fundamentally from man-made laws and system in defining economic problem. Islam is one of the principal global religions. More importantly, it is a wholly integrated way of life, where various principles of interrelated and a dictate under one aspect, example family, can logically be relevant. The Quran, where it states that dominion of the cosmos belongs to God, which is Allah, and therefore we are but his viceregents or trustees of all this dominion, whether we seemingly own some part of this individually, jointly, or otherwise. Takaful is commonly referred to as Islamic insurance. This is due to the apparent similarity between the contract of kafala guarantee and that of insurance. However, Takaful is founded on a cooperative principle and on the principal separation between the fund and operations of shareholders, thus passing of ownership of the Takaful, which is insurance, fund and operation to the policy holders. So next I'm going to pass to Kirtana.
Okay, so I'm going to present about concept or definition about takaful. So the concept of takaful is very widespread and comprehensive. The initial idea is to safeguard the people at risk when they are in the need of assistance or in any difficulty. So the principle of living in a community state that when one person is in a problem or in a state of vulnerability, the rest of people will help that person who is suffering the loss. In other words, it gives the impression that every person is taking care about the well-being of the others. Allah precisely explained in the Quran that human beings should help each other when they are in danger or in need of help. And there are a lot of verses in Quran that encourage human beings to help each other. The verses are Surah Al-Maidah. Essentially, Takaful is a cooperative insurance where members are those who face the same risk or threat of incurring losses and who willingly contribute a certain sum of money, which will be used to compensate those members of the group who incur such losses. As in the cases of ancient Arab tribal custom, every member of the tribe faces the same danger of being inflicted harm by another tribe which is at war with them. Takafa is not only concept to protect individual or one's own life. It is based on the concept of protection and offering help for the whole society, especially to those who are suffering from financial problems. It is one of the means of providing a material safeguard for offspring and is thus in line with the saying of the Holy Prophet. He spoke to this effect, it is better for you to leave your offspring wealthy than to leave them poor asking others for help. So the takaful become popular term in the insurance industry all over the world. It has been acknowledged as an alternative to conventional insurance and is offered in both Muslim and non-Muslim countries. Takafa product can also be offered in other different names such as Islamic insurance, halal insurance, ethical insurance, Islamic mutual insurance, cooperative insurance, and community insurance. The bigger picture of all the insurance company, almost all of Takaful companies are business entities and they are offering similar products. Takaful operate have two motives. In example, earning profit and complying with Sharia. In reality, it is not too easy to achieve both objectives ultimately. So I'm going to pass it to another presenter.
Now I am going to present about legal jurisprudence. Government courts have constrained purview in that they can just hear cases that fall both inside that degree characterized by the Constitution in Article 3, Section 2 and congressional rules. Regional purview is the court's capacity to tie the gatherings to the activity. This law decides the extent of government and state court power. The power of the court to choose the issue in dispute, such as an agreement or a social freedoms issue, is known as topic local. I'm going to pass to next presenter.
Next, I'm going to talk about the types or categories that can be found on Takaful. Firstly, general Takaful. General Takaful plan gives insurance for people and corporate bodies in connection to materialistic loss or damage done due to any catastrophic condition. In this Takaful, participants pay their premiums into the Takaful store. This will wipe out the components of Al-Gharar and Bet. That is, the member consents to give their premium to the reserve with a mission to help different members secured under the different Takaful plans when in trouble. General Takaful offers all kinds of non-life risk coverage, and it is divided into the following classes. Firstly, property Takaful. This policy provides compensation in an event of damage to the property caused by fire, lightning, and explosion, and it applies to buildings, stock, and machinery. Secondly, marine Takaful. It compensates losses or damages to cargo or freight on vessels, aircraft, or road. Thirdly, motor Takaful. It is applicable on damage to vehicle incurred as a result of any accident. Lastly, family Takaful. This is a contract of taburu where non-zakat gift is made in customary interims to the Waqf fund by the members. Under this Takaful, all dangers related with human life are secured like demise, handicap, and ailment, including here and now and long-held speculation needs. Next, there are several types of family Takaful plans. Firstly, term life Takaful. If the person assured under this Takaful dies within a specified period, this Takaful provides payment of the sum assured only. Secondly, whole life Takaful. This contract theoretically covers the insured and the level premium is payable for life. Thirdly is endowment Takaful. It provides endowment benefit at retirement or in case of earlier death of the insuree, they are paid to the dependents. Lastly, education plan. This plan caters a child's future financial needs for education. The next slide will be presented by another presenter.
Rules of Takaful. Takaful is a type of collective protection based on the concept of consensual risk sharing, shared responsibility, shared insurance, and solidarity among groups of people. Mutual responsibility. The goal of Takaful isn't for participants to profit. Takaful, on the other hand, is built on mutual help among members. Each fund member is accountable for reducing the misfortunes of the others. Solidarity among participants. When you voluntarily join a group, you are likely to feel a sense of solidarity with the other members. Mutual protection. Another essential Takaful idea is mutual protection among the fund's participants. Each member contributes to the safety and security of the other members. I'm going to pass to next presenter.
There are some benefits and advantages. Firstly, Takaful. The customers, policyholders of the Takaful business agree to pool their contribution and share the liability of each policyholders. Second, as with mutual insurance, the policyholder shares in the profit and loss of the Takaful business. Example, the policyholders all shares the insurance risk is they do not give the risk to the Takaful company as occurs in a conventional shareholder insurance company. Third, the assets of the Takaful business have to be invested in Sharia compliant assets. For example, the investments can be made in gambling institutions, businesses that make alcohol, businesses that sell weapons, or assets that pay interest. Finally, the operator of the business are paid explicit fees for setting up and running the company on behalf of the policyholders. Thank you. So next presenter will present.
Okay, so I'm going to present about the issues and challenges in Takaful. First is I'm going to explain about challenges. First challenge is lack of consumer awareness. Despite the introduction of Takaful, the increase in the level of penetration anticipated as yet to be realized. Many consumers are still unaware of Takaful as an alternative, and some view Takaful as commiseration of conventional insurance into the Islamic world and reject the notion that is Sharia compliant instrument. Second challenge is scarcity of human resources with both insurance and Sharia expertise. Future growth may also be hampered by the currently narrow pool of professionals with sufficient takaful knowledge in areas such as law, sales, and actuarial services. These resources would typically tend to learn the Shana aspects of takaful and adapt their previous experience to incorporate Sharia compliant rules in their new role. Third challenge is the shortage of Sharia scholars with appropriate experience. Every takaful operator requires a Sharia supervisory board, which is typically comprised of 3 or more Sharia scholars. The need to build credibility in the target market means there are preference for the board members to originate from the target market or at least have experience in the target market. This is essential as board members are responsible for certifying the Sharia compliance of the business operation. Fourth challenge is lack of standardization in the industry that is due to interpretation. As the takaful industry has only recently been established, there is a wide range of issues currently being debated amongst Sharia scholars and technocrats. For example, the inconsistency of Sharia interpretation can be seen in the following issues. So there is some issues that faces by takaful. First issue is that are due to regional differences. There are significant regional differences in consumer attitudes and the extent of tolerance and innovation in the takaful industry. For example, Malaysia is perceived to be more liberal and willing to embrace modern conventional concept within the takaful framework. Second issue is about the source of capital. There is a wide variety of issues that are subject to Sharia interpretation. One of the debate among scholars is whether it is necessary for the original capital in startup takaful provider to be Sharia compliant. Instead, the scholar would usually only insist on the usage of capital to be fully Sharia compliant. Third issue is issues surrounding the type of risk. deemed acceptable in takaful. Topic of debate among scholars is the type of risk that are deemed to be acceptable within takaful, and this issue mainly relates to general takaful. Fourth issue is diverging regulatory approaches and the lack of standardization of a global takaful regulatory regime. The industry relying heavily on the opinion of the Sharia boards of the takaful companies. Fourth issue is a level. Fifth issue is a level playing field approach, such as the Financial Services Association in the UK. This is the most common approach by regulators in predominantly non-Muslim countries. So another issue is a pragmatic middle ground, such as the Bank Negara Malaysia, where the regulators have adopted a comprehensive Islamic financial system. And another issue is corporate governance. The current relationship between the Sharia Supervisory Board and the Board of Directors of the takaful operate typically one of the deep trust and integrity. And the last, that's all from me.
In conclusion, the takaful industry, with its rapidly evolving landscape, is currently facing numerous regulatory and technical challenges. The industry is constantly seeking improvements in its effort to improve competitiveness and to meet Sharia requirements, as well as treating their customers and takaful operators fairly. Our presentation has come to an end. Thank you.